What's up guys, Keegan here from Keegan Universe. I just wanted to say thank you so much for checking out my video here. If you guys like the power of positive thinking or any of these kind of content, you hit the right spot. Hit the like button, hit subscribe. I'll be making more of these videos. Let's get started here. You know, we get low. We get low at times. You know, there are going to be some days and moments where you don't feel so high, and you know there's gonna be moments where you're just like really stressed out and just really frustrated about life and stuff like that and where you're going. My tip, and I came with some two strong tips here. My tip number one right here is to kind of look at yourself and see, why are you feeling this way? There's a reason why. If you ask this question especially, you'll probably get the answer, and it takes some time. Keep asking and keep going. So my thing is to realize to enjoy the moment. You live in the moment, enjoy it right now. So because you're enjoying the moment right now, you got to think of yourself, what are you doing? What is your diet like? How are you sleeping? You know, these kind of things really do add up. So because of those kind of things, like your everyday movement, your daily activities, they really do add up. And as humans, we tend to be creatures of habit. Usually the days after days, we do it out of survival purposes, and the reason why we do it is mainly just so we can, you know, keep going, because this is what we do as primitive kind of notions, to think that this is what we want to kind of keep going at it, and we're just familiar with it. Because if we're not familiar with it, where are, you know, enemies can attack anywhere, more or less, but you get my point. But the whole point is that, like, you gotta really see yourself as like the big point up here, because you are meant to be something great. You are meant to be amazing. You're meant to be like a blessing for other people as well. So here are a few more to dive into it. Like, I would have to say, when it comes to micromanaging and stuff like that, think of yourself as like drinking water. Drinking water is really important. People underestimate the fact that we stay hydrated. You want to stay hydrated. You want to keep drinking water, and you want to drink good water. There's some water that I could recommend that even has like electrolytes and stuff like that. I'm not saying you should do it all the time, but just drink certain water that really is like contaminated free. I tend to start with just like a Brita filter and just drink that water, and drink like 3 or 4 glasses a day and stuff like that. Just keep at it and just keep moving, like slowly build yourself up to you like 5 glasses, 6 glasses a day and stuff like that. And by the way, disclaimer, I'm definitely not a doctor, not a health expert at this kind of stuff, but I noticed that drinking water does really help out through the day, staying hydrated, using the restroom, and just keeping yourself at it. Because I feel like water really has some really powerful elements when it comes to getting yourself refreshed, clean, and just keep at it, you know. So that's another thing too. So another thing I want to mention is getting good rest. Make sure that you have one of the best sleep. Blackout curtains really help, and they've helped me a lot. So when it comes to getting good sleep and getting good rest, I want to say blackout curtains really has changed, a game changed. Like, even some nights where I wouldn't sleep the best, or I would sleep a little bit late, you know, just out of unconscious doing whatever, gaming and whatnot, I would get about 6.5 hours of sleep. And when I would get 6.5 hours of sleep, usually I get about like up to 8 hours, like real good sleep. But that 6.5 hours would feel so deep because of the blackout curtains, and they really help. So anywhere to block the light really makes a big difference for me, and I really say it really adds up. So if you guys are thinking about it, emphasizing about getting it pitch black, keeping the room cool, that really helps, guys. So go about that. Go about getting blackout curtains. If you want to even look up Amazon, high rated ones, whatever you like. Get yourself some blackout curtains. They are a game changer. And if you don't believe me, try yourself. If it doesn't work out, return them. But then for me, it really did help. So yeah, blackout curtains, making sure you get staying hydrated, getting a lot of water, drinking water with electrolytes as well. These kind of things really do add up. So I have to say that when you want to keep your health good, it really adds up. Now, another thing too is 2 things I want to add to that: getting sunlight Now there's some moments in some places and some days that you're not gonna get sunlight, obviously. So what I emphasize recommend is that you get some vitamin D pills. It doesn't have to be high, by the way. You shouldn't be aiming, because if you're trying to do this every day, you shouldn't be taking really high IU. Like we're talking about like 10,000. I go like 4,000, 5,000, around that much. And I've been taking them every day, and really it's a game changer, really, especially when I'm doing a bit of research when it comes to sleep. So it really adds up, and it really helps with even melatonin when it produces sleep hormones. When you're about to hit, cover the room with the blackout curtains, it really helps when it comes to sleeping. So that's why I think it's really important to get yourself good sunlight, but at the same time, get yourself that pitch black, dark room, cool room as well, and sleep real good. 7 to 8 hours, I recommend again. Staying hydrated, again, I mentioned that already, and exercising. So there's some days where I actually went, some weeks where I only exercise like 1 day a week. And I can tell a big difference. Even some weeks where I haven't even done any exercise, I can definitely tell a difference. And I have to say that if you go at least 3 times a week, you'll feel the difference. You'll definitely feel the difference. You'll see the difference, and everything in between. Because I feel like definitely exercise is a really big factor, and that's why I recommend it, especially in the morning time. Some people like to have some time off and take their stress out, so they do it after work. That's a great idea. It's a really stress reliever, and if you watched my video about stress before, that's something I can add to. Exercise is huge, your diet's huge, your sleep is huge. So these kind of things really add up, and they really, really make a big difference when it comes to your day-to-day activities and what you go about, how you think and stuff like that. So I really, really noticed that my mental clarity when it comes to exercise, sleeping good, eating good, and getting some sunlight, drinking, staying hydrated, big difference, 180 completely from even like 2 years ago. I would say I was a bit, I don't want to go say depressed, but I was definitely a lot less happier than I am now, for sure. So yeah, these are my tips. If you guys want to check out more of this kind of positive content, if you want more recommendation on tips on how I changed my whole well-being and stuff like that, this is something I recommend. And if you guys like more of these kind of videos, yeah, hit the like button, so hit the subscribe button, bell icon as well, and I'll definitely be making more of these raw kind of videos, less edited, just talking about, power of positive thinking. And also, I do have a comment section below as well. I'd love to hear from you guys. Let me know what you guys think. I'm just love making videos, and this is real fun. Honestly, this is real fun, and I'm gonna keep it up. And I know that with the power of habit, day by day, Rome wasn't built in a day, so they laid bricks day by day. So here I am. So I want to tell you guys, thank you so much for checking out my video. I would love to make more of these content, and yeah, you are more powerful than you think. So definitely know that you guys can definitely go about and change your life like I did. So I'd love to always just emphasize that and talk about it, and know that you can make a bigger impact. You can be a big blessing for others and be a blessing for others as well. So yeah, this is Keegan from Keegan Universe signing off. Thank you guys.